Welcome in, everyone. We're getting ready to start the show. Hope that you guys enjoy it. Hello. Welcome in, Aisha. All right, I'm about to hit record. Aisha, if anyone comes in, I'm going to make you a moderator. Let me see. All right. Thank you, Aisha. I just made you a moderator. Just letting you know that once I hit record, I'm just going to be doing the Tarotscopes for each of the zodiac signs for the month of April. So if anybody's asking me questions, I may miss it, you know. Just let them know. Hi, Belinda. Yeah, to all my subscribers, just let everybody know what I'm doing in here tonight, okay? Hi, Rob. Thank you. I'm about to get started. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous because doing doing zodiac readings for the month for all 12 zodiac signs, I'm like literally sitting here prepping myself. I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on TikTok. I'm just kind of prepping myself. I'm supposed to start. But guys, this is a lot. Like this is a lot to do. Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Uma Talks with a very significant change. We are now doing these on Thursdays. I just thought it sounded better. Uma Talk Thursdays. Well, to be honest, if I'm being 100% honest, before I start Uma Talk Thursdays, I'm overstressed. I am. I'm overstressed, and I just feel that it's one of those things. It's one of those things that I just need to kind of get a schedule going. So I basically have a show that is on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. And my co-host is watching me right now live on TikTok. Shout out to Rob, PBR, Poppy Black Rob the Fourth. We have a show called The Great Debate every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. on TikTok. So I didn't want to put two shows on one night. So what I decided to do was create Uma Talk Thursdays and move my Uma Talks, which is usually on Wednesday night, to Thursday night. So starting next week, this show will be at 9 p.m. Wednesdays, The Great Debate will be at 9 p.m. And Mondays, we have Uma's Lotus Lounge at 5 p.m., but I am trying to get that moved as well. It's just that's a little bit harder because that's a featured stream on an app that I stream on, and it's in a lineup. But we are here, and tonight we are about to do the impossible. No, I'm just kidding. We're about to do the monthly Tarotscopes for each zodiac sign. Now, the reason why I'm debating about really doing this is because, guys, when I do the monthly zodiacs, it takes me about 6 hours to do between the actual recording the video for all 12 zodiac signs and then putting them up on social media and then creating, the fonts to go with it. It's a production. So I have my pen and paper and notes here, things to write down for each zodiac sign. But I am not going to lie to you. I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I have never done this live. I've always done this kind of behind the scenes. So y'all don't judge me, okay? Do not judge me. We're going to get through it. We will. We absolutely will. All right. Let's take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Welcome in to the fire signs. I always like to start with the fire signs when I do the monthly Tarotscopes because I feel like maybe I can borrow some of their energy and it can kind of propel me forward, right? So welcome in fire signs. If you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I have messages for you. Now I'm going to do the Tarotscopes this month a little bit differently. I'm going to first start with a message from The Universe Has Your Back. This is a deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. And I just really like the messages in here. It's kind of like an oracle card message. And I feel like it's been very good and helpful for people to get a message for the month of April. So if you are Aries, the message for you: when I lean towards love, I am led. When I lean towards love, I am led. That is your message for Aries. Also, before I get into your reading, guys, I'm going to also pull a goddess guidance card. Now, this is an old deck by Doreen Virtue, who no longer is around. The Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck. And the message for Aries is Isis. Now, Isis comes to you with messages about past life. So let's get that message for Aries. Your roots upon this planet are strong and deep, and some of the roots have anchored you in past memories from faraway times. These roots have anchored you so deep, in fact, that you're paralyzed when it comes to moving forward. I've called your attention to this condition so that you may unearth and uproot past memories. Sometimes you bury those memories to shield yourself from psychic pain or embarrassment, so you won't remember those awkward moments when life tested you to the maximum. Reveal these lessons to yourself now, strong sorceress, and move forward with the confidence that you have sage wisdom behind you. Wow, that's amazing. Aries, I mean, just based off of these two cards alone, I feel like you're about to have a great month. Definitely a lot of healing coming your way. Now, before I get into your tarot card messages for the month of April, I need to find my glasses because Lord knows I can't see anything. I mean, I have everything dimly lit because it looks all pretty and stuff. But then I'm realizing nobody's watching me on screen. So why do I have all this ambiance for? Well, aside from Meet Me is watching me on screen, but everybody else is just listening to me. So here we go. Message for Aries. The theme of the month, Aries, Night of Fire. So you're getting a lot of new energy coming in. You are a fire sign, and Night of Fire tells me that your energy is activated in the month of April. Also, too, this is a birthday month. Wow. I didn't even realize that because I just decided to go with the fire signs, to start with the fire signs, and I forgot. We are in the month of April, which is Aries birth month. So happy birthday, Aries. Lots of new exciting opportunities coming your way. The Night of Fire tells me that you're rocking it. You're rocking it. Your energy is high. You're optimistic. Now, that Isis card tells me that some of you are holding on to the past. You know, some of you are holding on to the past, Aries. So you got to get yourself together. The energy is here to move you forward, right? If you're staying stuck on the past, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta allow yourself to move on. Now, the challenge for you this month is your mindset. 8 of Air. When we get the 8 of Air, this gives us an illusion of feeling trapped. That would be that Isis past life energy coming back. Okay. I'm just writing down notes for you, Aries. And the advice from Spirit for April, 7 of Fire, boundaries. Wow. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Don't back down. Stand your ground. All right. This is what I feel is going on for Aries in the month of April. I feel like you're going to struggle to move forward. You want to move forward. There is energy here to move you forward. New people, new opportunities, but there is something from your past holding you back. And you will struggle with this. You will struggle with this. So, your spirit guides are saying, remember your affirmation for the month. When I lean towards love, I am led. And I feel that is your clue, Aries, for the month of April. There might be things from your past that want to hold you back. There might be people from your past that want to hold you back. But your spirit guides are saying, lead with love, go towards the new opportunities, and trust that everything is for you. If you can trust that, Aries, if you can trust that, things are going to go well for you, because that Knight of Fire tells me you have new energy coming in. So Aries, I'm going to sum up April as leave the past behind and let love lead you. Okay? Leave the past behind and let love lead you. Amazing. That is the message for Aries in the month of April. Okay. Whew. We're going to reset those cards. And then we're going to go into Leo. Do I have any Leos watching me? Any Leos in the house watching me? I always like when I'm doing these. Well, I've never really done these live per se. But I always like when I do these that I have people who are listening and they can tell me, oh, that resonates. You know? Ah, Belinda. Belinda said Leo here. Okay. Let's get your affirmation and PBR. Okay, we got 2 Leos watching. Let's get the affirmation for Leos. Welcome in, Leos. This is your April Tarotscope. Your affirmation for the month is, I am the loving energy of the universe. I am the loving energy of the universe. For those of you that are watching me live do this, I would say write that down, you know? Write that down. I am the loving energy of the universe. The goddess that is with you for the month of April, Leo, is the goddess Artemis, and that is guardian. Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So this is the message from Artemis. Like me, you have a sacred mission to spread love and light. Yet this isn't a position that comes from tension or worry. Instead, the gentle essence of a joyful heart and lighthearted laughter sets your power in motion. Why would there be any tension in your mind or system unless you believe that you were somehow unsafe? And how could you be unsafe when you've called upon the spiritual warriors to watch over you? Your prayers have activated the flawless protection of heaven. So ease your mind of all cares and concerns and concentrate instead on your holy mission. All right. I love that for you, Leos. You are here to spread love and light. I know PBR is. That's who's watching me live. Okay, let's see what the theme of the month is for Leos. Ooh, you guys got the release card. That is the death card. Dun, dun, dun. This card talks about the end of a phase, end of a situation, time to move on, leaving things behind. But it also talks about a spiritual transformation. So I feel, Leos, that you're being called to let go this month. That is the theme of April. Let go. Let go of people, let go of things, you've outgrown things. I was just actually having this conversation with PBR about this. I guess Capricorn is going to be going through the same thing. We'll see. So remember this, Leo, the more you resist, it persists. Okay? The more you resist, it persists. So don't allow yourself to hold on too tightly to anything that you are outgrowing. Okay, Belinda said that's exactly where I'm at, letting go. I love that for you, Belinda. All right, let's see what the challenge is for you this month. You too got this negative mindset. Oh my Lord. Just like Aries, you got the 9 of air. Remember, Aries got 8 of air. So now, Leo, you got 9 of air, expecting the worst, self fulfilling prophecies, insomnia, sleepless nights. Be careful of your thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality, Leo. You're going to struggle with your thoughts this month. In the beginning, you might feel like you're on top of it. But as the excitement, the adrenaline wears down, your thoughts are going to creep in. And you have to get control of it. Remember, your ego wants to keep you safe, right? So if you stay safe, you stay in your comfort zone, there is no guarantee of success staying in your comfort zone. Right? Don't believe everything you think. So be aware of your thoughts. Spirit's advice for you, Leo, for the month of April. Oof. Beware of competition. 5 of fire. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. So this is what I feel, Leo. I feel like you're up leveling this month, but it is not going to be a smooth transition. I feel that you are going to make changes in your life. It is going to deeply upset people around you, and they're going to fight back. They're not going to let you go that easily, okay? They want you to stay where you're at. They want you to stay small, play small. They want to cage the lion. Don't let them, Leo. Don't let them. 5 of fire, the advice. Be aware that there's those around you that want you to stay small. Now, the other thing too that I get, Leo, is this conflict is also within yourself. So this would be a good month for you to meditate, take a time out from people, spend some quiet time alone, journal, try to get an understanding of what's going on. You are shifting and moving very quickly. And your spirit guides want you to succeed. So they're saying, make these changes. And anytime you start to go negative in your mindset, take a time out from everything, meditate, be alone, and focus on your big goals. Because I do feel that you have conflict within yourself and conflict with others trying to stay small. You are the lion. So you gotta go out there and roar. Okay, Leos, that is your message for April. Okay, let's reset the deck. We're now going to go into Sagittarius. Welcome in everyone who is watching me live. We are doing the monthly Tarotscopes for all the zodiac signs. Now, if you know your sun, moon, rising, stick around. You know, I'm a Capricorn sun, Gemini moon, and Sagittarius rising. So I cannot wait to see what comes up for my Sagittarius rising, which is next. Okay, here we go. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering, why do I keep repeating the beginning for each zodiac sign? Guys, I am doing multi-level tasking right about now, okay? I am streaming live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Meet Me, on TikTok, on my podcast, and I am recording these videos for each individual zodiac sign to be posted later on my social media sites so people who are not here can still access them. So I don't know why y'all are not sending me a ton of gifts right now. I'm just saying, if I were me, I would be sending a ton of gifts right now and saying, wow, Uma, look at you go. All right, here we go. We're going to get into it for Sagittarius. Whew. Okay. Welcome in Sagittarius. This is your Tarotscope for the month of April. We are going to start with your affirmation for the month. Your affirmation states, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Great affirmation to start us off. Now, the goddess that is guiding you, Sagittarius, is Aphrodite. Ooh, the inner goddess. She says, allow your inner feminine wisdom and dynamic beauty to rise to the surface. Cherish its power and meaningfulness. No matter whether your physical body is male or female, you have an inner femininity that nurtures you and guides you with its intuitive principles. Now is the time to become aware of, take excellent care of, and celebrate your magnificence. That is the message from Aphrodite. She is guiding you. Oh, let me see if I can move this over here. There we go. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what your messages are for April. Now, Sagittarius, the theme of the month for April is Three of Earth. The Three of Earth is a card for your career. It talks about being creative, being recognized for what you do, being a team player, and also producing high quality work. So, Sagittarius, the theme of April for you is work, 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 and your creative juices are flowing. So, we can see you creating new things, having new ideas, new inspirations that are going to lead you to success. That is a great start for your month of April. The challenge for you, you also got the Five of Fire, just like the Leos. So, Sagittarius, be careful. There are people in your midst that are jealous of you, that are competing with you. They want what you have, and they might even try to step in and stop your shine. You know, I'll say this as a Sag rising, I have had a lot of people compete with me over the years. And I like that rap song. You can't compete when you don't compare, right? And I feel, Sagittarius, that is the message for you. So what if people want to compete with you? At the end of the day, you are you, and nobody can ever be you, no matter how much times they try. So if you have conflict with others this month, remember you are shining bright, and your bright light is just affecting people. Let them go. Okay? Don't waste any of your creative energy on who say what about you. All right, let's see what the advice is from your spirit guides for the month of April. Skate said, I'm a Sagittarius. Thank you for that. Well, you know what? You can thank me through gifts. So, the advice for Sagittarius for the month of April is Knight of Water. Now, the Knight of Water card is a card that talks about love. It actually talks about falling in love. It could mean if you're in a relationship with someone, wedding proposals, the next step in commitment. But it can also talk about a need for balancing your emotions. Now, with the Knight of Water, it also talks about invitations to social events. So you may be invited to go to social things. You may, if you're single, you may get into into a love interest, a love relationship, or it just may mean that you might be very, very emotional this month. And you know what, Sagittarius, I can see all three because we do have a Mercury retrograde going on right now. We just had the solar eclipse. We just had that full moon energy, right? So it is a very emotional time right now. And I would say take some time to balance your emotions. If you find yourself getting triggered, remind yourself there are people around you that want what you have, they're competing with you, and your creativity is taking you straight to the top. So keep your focus on the people that love you, that support you. Keep your focus on using your creative energies to create, not to destroy. And remember what your theme was, right? Your theme for the month of April. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So, my message to you, Sagittarius, don't allow yourself to get sidetracked by what the drama is in the streets. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. You keep on your grind, stay focused. You are creating something wonderful. And if you can stay focused, we're going to see some public recognition for you this month. Wow. That is the message for Sagittarius. All right. I'm going to reset my cards. Woo! 3 down, 9 to go. Welcome in, everyone. If you are watching me live, hi, Rachel. I have not done the air signs yet. I always leave the air signs for last and the earth signs. I'm now going into water signs. So is there any people here watching that are water signs? That is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Oh, I forgot to write down Aries. What did we say was Leo's message? And Sagittarius. How can they compete with you? And then what was Leo? Leo also had something about competition, right? I forgot. What was Leo's message? Leo's message was, I'm trying to remember what Leo's cards were. Let me run that back. Tarotscope. Your affirmation for the month is right, MBG. I am the loving energy That's right. of the universe. I am the loving energy of the universe. For those of you that are watching me live do this, I would say write that down. Write that down. Okay. Thank you, MDJ. She got it. She was like, yeah, letting go and don't let people keep you small. Thank you. All right. We are now going into Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Let me write this down. I get so lost, guys, when I'm doing this. This is why it takes me so long to do. It takes me about, honestly, like 6 hours between recording and putting them out there for you guys and posting them on my TikTok and YouTube channels so that you guys can refer to it back over and over again over the months. It takes me like 6 hours to do this stuff. So appreciate all the help you guys are giving me. All right, here we go. Pisces. Welcome in, Pisces. This is your April Tarotscope for the month of April. We're going to first start with your affirmation of the month. Your affirmation, Pisces: I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Wow. How amazing is that? Great start to the month, Pisces. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. You know, I would love to live a life where miracles are natural. Like every day I wake up, it's just another miracle and another miracle and another miracle. I'll get there eventually, I think. Right? Okay, the goddess that is working with you for the month of April, Pisces, is Coventina for purification. Now, you would love Coventina because she is from the water, just like you, Pisces. Her message is this message comes as a help and not as an affront or criticism. Your vessel has become clogged by overuse of harsh chemicals, and the offending source is within your psyche. You've been ignoring your body's many signals and screams for relief from the steady ingestion of impurities. Perhaps you've also noticed a slump in your energy, and your degree of joy has lagged. Never mind, as the solution is at hand right now. Now that you've heard this message, do not hesitate for even a moment to make new arrangements. You'll want to keep a sharp focus on the contents of your mind and speech as well, for the words you think and speak are the very diet you live on. So, as we start the month of April for you, Pisces, you are getting a straight message from Coventina that it is time for a detox. The theme of the month for you, Knight of Water, significant on so many levels, being that you are a water sign, Pisces. The Knight of Water indicates falling in love, developments in love and relationships, but it also talks about a need to balance your emotions. So this is two-part because you have the goddess Coventina showing up to purify you. And I feel like this has a message to you about love as well. Okay. Thank you, MDJ. Thank you so much. So with this card, it's telling me that be aware of your emotions and make sure that whatever you're doing in the month of April, it's coming from a pure place. Okay. You might need to have a little detox on hand. The challenge for you, Pisces, is Queen of Fire, is really being confident about who you are, what you do, and what you're offering, right? Queen of Fire is about asserting yourself. You might not feel so assertive this month and you might lack some confidence. So the challenge for you is being confident even though you don't feel like it. And Spirit's advice for you, Pisces, is Two of Air, mental conflict. So we have a picture of two unicorns fighting or locking horns, and it says you are unable or unwilling to make a decision. You may even be pretending there's no problem. So this is what I'm going to tell you, Pisces. I think a detox is needed. Detox to become clear. That is your message for the month of April. It seems like you have conflict within yourself, whereas with other signs, they had conflict with other people. I see you're having like a fight between your mind and your heart. And a lot of you are driven by love. Now, the only way to balance your emotions is for you to take a time out. And I'm talking a time out from everything, social media, unhealthy, habits, your foods, your diet, your lack of exercise. This is a great month to get it together, Pisces, because it feels like your unhealthy habits have started to affect your mind, your emotions, and even your spirit. So this is a call from your spirit guides to get clean and clear so that you can move forward. Okay? That is the message for Pisces for April. All right, let me go ahead and reset the deck. We are now going to move on to Cancer. Thank you, MDJ, for the gifts. I appreciate you. Welcome in Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your Tarotscope for April. Okay, your affirmation for the month of April is I surrender to a power greater than me. I surrender to a power greater than me. The goddess who is with you for this month of April is Goddess Lakshmi. She is one of my favorite goddesses. I have to tell you guys, I actually do the Lakshmi mantra from time to time. And Lakshmi says, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. This is a kind universe, Lakshmi says, and everyone within it is working in your favor. There are no tests, blocks, or obstacles in your way. Accept your own projections of fear into your future. Take a moment and hush your mind, quieting it from worries and fears. Feel me brush your brow with a new energy of faith, hope, and optimism. These energies fuel your exciting present time as well as all future moments. Why would you wish darkness on yourself when light shines all around you? Step into this brightness by lightening your thoughts and feelings. You must stop worrying as this anxiety squelches the goodness that seeks to find you. Clear your heart of fear and replace those energies with ones that will serve you and your family. Okay, so it seems like you guys are having Cancer, you guys are having a bit of a mental existential crisis, right? And these messages are about surrender, taking the path of least resistance. So the theme for the month of April, Cancer, is 3 of Water. This is a celebration card. This talks about being happy, being invited to social events, and it can also talk about reuniting with people from your past. So, this can be an ex coming back into your life. This can be people from your past that maybe things didn't end well. And now you're realizing, I am feeling the need to reach out to them and check on them and see how they're doing. But whatever it is a relationship that you sorely miss and that you want to have a connection with that person. So the theme for April is about reconnecting with your past and with people from your past. The challenge for you is 10 of Earth. Now, this is a very happy family life and financial security. So when it's in a challenge position, this tells me that there might be some sort of obstacles to you actually having those relationships that you are missing, those people from your past, or it can indicate that you are having some sort of financial problems, right? So your spirit guides are saying, remember what your affirmation was? I surrender to a power greater than me. Don't be stubborn, Cancer. If there's things in your life that you want to correct, do the right thing. Don't be stubborn and feel like I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to put myself out there. You never know unless you put yourself out there. And Spirit's advice is Page of Fire. Now, this is news of an exciting new opportunity coming your way. So look at that. If you do decide to put yourself out there, it is going to work out well for you. So Cancer, I'm going to sum up your message as surrender and let love in. Surrender and let love in, because with love comes the opportunities, comes the ability to advance your life, your finances, your relationships, right? Surrender and let love in. That is the message for Cancer Sun Moon Rising for the month of April. All right. I'm going to reset the deck. Hello, everyone. Meek, hello. How are you? Welcome in. We are doing the April Tarotscopes for all zodiac signs. We have finished the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We just completed Pisces and Cancer. And now we are about to do Scorpio. Are there any Scorpios in the building? Any Scorpios in the building? Akshat, this is a closed recording, so I do not have the box open for any guests as we are recording to my podcast. And my people on my podcast are hearing me right now, so you guys get to hear. This is what it's like when I'm doing a live stream. Okay, we haven't done the air signs yet, so that's good. Okay. Let's start it again for Scorpio. Welcome in, Scorpio. This is your Tarotscope reading for the month of April. We are going to start with your affirmation for the month. And your affirmation, Scorpio, is energy flows where my intention goes. Energy flows where my intention goes. Okay, that is your affirmation. Now, the goddess that is with you, Scorpio, for the month of April is the goddess Bast. Bast. And it says, your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Like the cat, you are fiercely independent, yet you also need affection and playful companions. Now is the time to balance your social interactions with solitude. While you may ask others for their opinions, ultimately you must make your own decisions. Your freedom and independence are top priorities, so ensure that these characteristics are nurtured. Okay? So this is about spending time alone, giving yourself permission to play. Let your needs be met. You know, when I think about this card, I think about, a cat, right? It's like cat energy, Scorpio. Cat energy for the month of April. All right, let's see what the theme is for you. Well, looky here. We got the Lovers card. We got the Lovers card. Okay, love is on your mind, and a significant love relationship is on your mind for the month of April. So you will be dealing with the theme of love in April. But I have to tell you, Scorpio, I don't feel it's just love relationships with other people. I feel like it's love relationships with yourself as well, right? Self-love. So let's see how this develops. The challenge for you, Scorpio, 4 of air, resting, taking a break, taking a time out, even taking a vacation. And the advice for you, 3 of earth, right? Focusing on work. All right, Scorpios, I'm going to give it to you straight. This is what I feel. Your theme, energy flows where my intention goes. You got the goddess Bast who's saying be independent, spend some time alone. Your theme is the Lover's card. Your challenge is rest. I feel like the majority of Scorpios are probably going through a breakup or detachment from someone they love, and they're supposed to take this time out to refocus on themselves, but they are not doing that. They're focusing on the other person and what they are doing. When am I going to hear from them? When am I going to hear from them? Right? And because you're so focused on them, everything is going to just tie up in the pipeline. That's why your advice card is focus on work. You can be doing really well and successful at work. Focus on work. But it's going to take you having to shift your focus. This is a tough one. Okay, Scorpios. This is what I sum up from your reading. Be specific on your intention. Because I feel like the majority of you are bringing about your own downfall. You are purposely clogging your own energy. That's what I feel, Scorpios. You are purposely clogging your own energy. And because you're doing that, right, you're focusing on a love relationship. The love relationship has just taken over your life. And because you're doing that, right, everything else is beginning to also get clogged up in the machine. So I say, be specific about your intention. If you're going through a breakup, Scorpio, with someone else, receive that, okay? Receive that you're on a break. It's ended for now. Don't think too much about it and allow yourself to heal and focus on yourself for this month. That is my message to you, Scorpio, for your Tarotscope for April. Set your intentions and be specific. If you're going through a breakup, receive the distance, receive the break, and refocus on yourself, and things will start to change. All right. Hi, Kim. I'm recording my podcast. What's going on, love? Hey, Six. I'm going to reset the deck, everyone. We just finished the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We just finished the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And now we're moving on to the earth signs, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yes. We're going to go to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hey, babe. Okay. All right, Meek. Here we go. Hey, Six. I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, my podcast, TikTok, and Meet Me. And I'm also making the videos for the monthly Tarotscopes for April. So I will be sending it to you for Leo. A lot. But I will be sending you Leo. So to all my friends who are listening, if you guys get special treatment. To all my friends, if you want me to send these videos when I upload them to YouTube, I am happy to send them to you in exchange for a like and a comment. That's all. Thank you. Just like it and comment, and I am happy to send them to you. Okay, here we go. All right, now we're going to go to, we said Taurus. Welcome in Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your Tarotscope for the month of April. Let's start with your affirmation of the month. Your affirmation, Taurus, is true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Oof. I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. I'm laughing. I know a lot of Taurus people, they are very kind of stoic and stone cold and they don't like to show their emotions. So with an affirmation like that, we're starting strong for the month of April. You know what I mean, Taurus? We are starting strong. All right. The goddess that is with you, Taurus, is Pele. And Pele says, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? If you listen to the sound of your heart and breath, you'll recognize the ancient rhythms of your own internal drumming. This forever connects you to the mother of all creation and to the sound of the planet Earth. These rhythms can't be faked or forged. They're natural and eternal. What part of you are you trying to ignore? What part of you has been overly concerned with pleasing others to the detriment of hearing the sounds of your own rhythm? Dear child, reach out and extend your arms to embrace your dreams. They're just as much a part of nature as are the trees, animals, and sunsets. Don't your own dreams deserve the same respect that you accord everyone and everything that you love? Listen to them, listen to your dreams. Wow. Taurus, you're going through some sort of emotional shift here for the month of April. Let's see what the theme is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. This Knight of Water card keeps popping up for all the signs. Knight of Water, falling in love, an important love relationship is on your mind. So Taurus, either you are connecting with someone in love, starting a new love relationship. This might be a relationship from the past. This may be an ex from the past that you're thinking about and thinking about reconnecting with. Woo. The challenge for you this month, Taurus, I knew it, 6 of water, memories from your past. Oh, this is definitely somebody from your past, Taurus. Let's see. The advice from Spirit for you. 9 of air. Be careful about your thoughts. You are expecting the worst. All right, I'm going to lay it out there plain and straight because I'm hearing it very, very clearly for Taurus. You miss somebody from your past. That makes sense. We just came out of a Mercury retrograde, right? We had the Mercury retrograde in March. You miss someone from your past and you've been trying to suppress your feelings, but it's bubbling up. It's coming up. You got Pele, right? With the divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Your affirmation says true healing occurs when you give yourself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Taurus, you're being asked this month to be honest with yourself. That's what you're being asked. To be honest with yourself. Is there somebody from your past that you miss? Is there somebody from your past that you want to reconnect with? Don't allow your fears, your thoughts to prevent that from happening, right? Chances are that person probably wants to hear from you too. You know, I went to Expo on Sunday, Pathways Expo, where I present at. And I met with a woman that I used to be friends with from 10 years ago. And she came up to me and we had the nicest chat. And it just brought up all sorts of feelings within me, right? Because it's like, I forgot about this person. You know, we had our falling out and whatnot, but we didn't hate each other. We just had a falling out. And I went on with my life and she went on with her life. And then the thing is that when I met up with her, the energy felt so good to be in her energy again. You know what I mean? So I'm remembering that as I say this to you, Taurus, you never know. Whoever it is from your past that you're thinking about that you want to reconnect with, you need to just let it happen. Cypress Rose says, girl, I'm yelling for my Taurus friends right now. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to say to Taurus, the message for you for April is be brave and reconnect with your past. It's going to be okay. I think you're overthinking things, Taurus. I think you're like focusing too much on how it could go wrong or all the wrong things. But remember, your thoughts create your reality. So that could actually happen for you. But Spirit is saying you truly love this person or care for this person. It doesn't have to be romantic, it could be platonic, you know? And Spirit is saying, go for it. Let them know how you feel. You might be able to reestablish, rebuild a friendship, a relationship with this person. The biggest takeaway for you, though, Taurus, is not so much the relationship or the friendship. The biggest takeaway for you is the healing. Because remember, your affirmation said, feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. You've been doing such a good job at hiding or pretending or ignoring how you feel about this situation. Let it go, let it flow. All right. That is the message for you, Taurus, for the month of April. Whew. That was deep. I have Taurus friends too. And it's funny because I have this friend of mine, this female friend of mine that she's a Taurus and we don't talk anymore. Well, it's not that we don't talk. Again, I have friends from like over 30 years. So as we all get older, we all just kind of do our own thing, you know? But I wouldn't be surprised if she reaches out to me based off of that reading, you know? And I would be happy to reconnect with her because she was always a cool person. So I would not be upset at it at all. Okay. We are now moving on to Virgo. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Those of you that are watching me live, we are not taking any guests in the box. We are doing the podcast show right now, Uma Talk Thursday. And tonight we are doing the Tarotscope readings for each zodiac sign. I am nearly there. Woo! I just got 5 more to go. Go, Uma, go. Thank you guys all for keeping me company. I think from now on, this is how I'm going to do it. It's so much more helpful when I have people around me keeping me on track. All right, here we go. We're going to get ready to do Virgo. Capricorn has been talked about. I'm going to do Capricorn after Virgo. And I can't wait to see what comes up because, you know, I am a Capricorn. So, all right, here we go. Welcome in, Virgo. This is your Tarotscope for the month of April. We're going to first start with your affirmation of the month, Virgo. And you get, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Amazing. Now, interesting that they say that because you got the goddess Ostara, and she is the goddess of fertility. I always associate her with the Easter energy and the Easter eggs. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So this is the message for you, Virgo. Springtime is any time when the light increases within your mind and entire system. If you feel dark, heavy, or depressed, then you can lighten up by fueling yourself with positive intentions, nutritious foods, and anything that sparks your feelings of love. Surround yourself with beautiful flowers, brighten the colors in your wardrobe and home, and draw back the curtains to let in natural light. You can paint a sunnier outlook within yourself, which will give rise to all sorts of new opportunities since like attracts like. Feel more energized and powerful as you spruce up your inner and outer worlds. Then capitalize on this increased vigor by starting a new project that really makes your heart sing with excitement. Wow. So Virgo, you got the Easter energy here, new beginnings, spring energy coming in. Let's see what your message is for April. The theme of the month for you, Virgo, is Night of Fire. That's in alignment with what Ostara is saying. You have new beginnings, fresh ideas, and new things are going to be moving forward. You know what's funny? My son is a Virgo. And on Saturday, I had to rearrange my whole schedule because we have to go to another college tour. This is our third, fourth, I can't remember. But he's looking. He's gotten accepted to all these colleges, and he has scholarships to all these colleges. So now he's just trying to decide. He's doing the Virgo thing. He's being very meticulous about checking each of them out before he makes his decision. I have a feeling this card is telling me he's about to make his decision this month. Okay? I am happy. One happy mama. So Night of Fire tells me that you have a new opportunity coming in, Virgo, and it's going to be a quick decision, but don't be too impulsive. Think things through as you do. All right. The theme of April, lots of new beginnings. The challenge for you, Virgo, is you're going to be stressed. Lots of stuff going on. 10 of Fire says you might be working too much. You might be having too many things on your plate. So your spirit guides are saying, remember to create some playtime, some downtime, because you do have a lot of things going on. See all that fire energy? And Spirit's advice for you. Look, another fire card. 8 of Fire, right? Events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. So Virgo, it is very clear to me, very, very super clear. You go into high gear this month. Many things moving, many things shifting. But here's the thing though, you are also growing and expanding. So the biggest thing for you, Virgo, is self-care. You know, self-care is going to be so important. That's the way you're going to survive all this energy coming at you. But I feel like you're also starting a new spiritual cycle because with the rate and the rapid energy of how these things are moving, it tells me that you're ending a cycle where it might have gotten a little bit sluggish. But now, as you move into this new energy, everything's just going to pick up really quickly. Okay? So that is my message for you for April for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I hope it resonates. Don't forget to drop me a comment below and let me know what you think about this, Virgo. You know what I forgot? I forgot to mention that with each of the zodiac signs. Hey, y'all, please drop a comment. Please like my video. So if anybody's listening to this, whether you're on YouTube or TikTok or Meet Me or Facebook, please like my videos. Please drop a comment. Please help me trend. Because as you can see, it's already been an hour since I've been sitting here. And I still have 4 more signs to go. Okay, let's reset the deck. We are now going to do Capricorn. Thank you, Jessica. Jessica, I didn't know you were a Capricorn too. Okay, we are both Capricorns. And yes, you will. You will be in a good relationship with a good guy. Cap season, Miami Scott. Oh, you're doing college tours with your son too? How funny. Cypress said, that makes a lot of sense for my Virgo sibling. And I love that for him. Yes. A lot of good energy coming in for the Virgos. All right, Capricorn. Oof, already with this one. Already with this one. All right, let's get the affirmation and get started. Thank you, Cypress, for hanging out with me on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you to all the Meet Me and TikTok people hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I knew, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I knew I knew this month was going to be difficult for Capricorn because of a phone call I had today. So thank you, Miami Scott. I appreciate that. And to all those of you that are gifting, I really appreciate that. You're helping me trend, you're helping me boost. So thank you to all the gifters as well. Okay, here we go. This is the video for Capricorn. Thank you, Meek Meek. I appreciate you. Welcome in Capricorns, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your Tarotscope for the month of April. Let's see what is in store. Hi guys, my name is Uma. I'm a professional tarot card reader and the CEO of the Lotus on the Light Metaphysical Center located in Northern Virginia. If you would like to get a session with me, book me for a service or a reading, please visit my website, www.thelotusandthelight.com. All right, Capricorn, let's start with your affirmation. Your affirmation for the month is, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Wow. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Now, you know what's funny about this? Like I said, I had a phone call that I had to recently deal with where someone was pushing my boundaries. And I had to very politely, because it was a family member, very politely, because out of respect, let that person know what my boundaries were and to let them know how I felt about the situation. And then I got a text today that was a really nice text. So, Capricorn, for the month of April, your affirmation is, my fate has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. All right. The goddess that chose you for this month is Ishtar, and look at that, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. A sincere desire to give of service is wonderful. However, there's a distinction between giving of yourself and giving up yourself. If you feel tired, guilty, or resentful while helping others, then you're not truly helping them, aren't you? You're injecting poisonous energy into the relationship, and then no one benefits. Step back and reassess the situation. As you respect your own boundaries, others will begin to recognize and respect them within you and within themselves as well. Now, that's a healthy behavior to teach to others. Whew. Amazing. So, the goddess Ishtar Capricorns are saying it's time to put your boundaries up. You have been giving and giving and giving, letting yourself down, and teaching people unhealthy behaviors in how to treat you. Start speaking up. I can't believe that this literally just happened this morning with me, well, yesterday with me. And I was so surprised when I got the text message this morning. It was like a complete 180. And I was like, what is happening? My friend, I told my friend about it, and she was like, you set your boundaries. And guess what? They respected your boundaries and they came back and was nice to you. I said, I didn't believe that. Okay. The theme for the month of April, Ace of Fire. Ace of Fire is exciting new opportunities, career advancement, change your life now. I'm so excited. Because you know why, guys? I've been following my intuition. I've been making some very, very bold changes. I've been making some very, very bold statements. I'm a Capricorn. And there was a 50% chance I could flop on my face, but I didn't. I made it through. And now, April, the theme of April is blessings upon blessings upon blessings, new opportunities, new opportunities, new opportunities. All right. Whew. How amazing is that? Oh, one of the cards fell. Hold on. Sorry, Capricorns. Okay. The challenge for the month of April. The challenge for the month of April for Capricorns, the dreamer. Oh, the beginning of a new journey. I'm about to cry. Take a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Capricorns, I want you to hear this. You got to go for it. You got to go for it. I recently made a decision. I was telling some of my personal friends, I stream on many different apps, and some of the apps are not a good return on investment. They don't have a good ROI. And I recently made a decision to start phasing out of that one app and focusing more on the other apps. Now, it was a very scary decision for me to make because I've been with this app for 4.5 years. So the idea that I'm going to phase it out completely to the point where I'm no longer on this app anymore was very, very scary. But look at this card. That is the challenge. The challenge is doing what you know is right and stepping out of the comfort zone. But Capricorns, hear me when I tell you, you've got to take the leap. I've made this decision just last week, and I've already started to see positive things come my way by me just making that decision. I haven't made any changes yet, just a few here and there, but I haven't completely done what I'm supposed to do yet. But wow, follow your dreams, Capricorn. Don't stay in your comfort zone. I'm writing that down. Follow your dreams and leave the comfort zone. All right. You're welcome, Jessica. Let's see. What is the advice for Capricorns? Balance. Balance. The month of April is a time to balance out and have things in moderation, right? Cooperation, compromise, waiting for perfect timing, trusting your instincts, following your intuition, but not rushing haphazardly into new situations, right? The balance card is saying, take the time. You know you're shifting, Capricorn. You know you are shifting in April. You see it there. You see all the signs. You're intuitive. You're very smart. You're intelligent. You see all the signs. You've done all the research. You've listened to your logic. It is time to move. It is time to leave old things behind and welcome in new things, right? So, this new thing is bringing you joy, and it's also bringing you balance. So, Capricorns, allow yourself to be free and to trust your dreams. Follow them and leave the comfort zone. That is the message for those of you that are Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for April. Dang, I didn't realize how long Capricorn's video was. Why didn't nobody tell me, Uma? We was going on 8 minutes. I guess I get carried away because it's my sign, right? All right, we got 3 more to go. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, you guys are up. Woo! What a night. What a night. All right, Aquarius, here we go. I was feeling it. It's fine. Facts. It's fine. All right. Do we have any Aquarius here? Oh. Oh no. I lost Meet Me. I lost Meet Me. Okay. Whew. Here we go. MN. Ah, a great 8 minutes for Capricorn. Thank you. I appreciate it. Meek, you're Aquarius? Okay, here we go. You're welcome, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who's hanging out, who's watching, who's hitting the hearts, who's sending gifts. Guys, please don't forget to like my video. And if you share them, please remind people to like the video, drop some comments. I appreciate the support. All right, here we go. We're going to get into Aquarius. Welcome in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your Tarotscope for the month of April. Hi guys, my name is Uma and I am the CEO of the Lotus and the Light Metaphysical Center located in Northern Virginia. If you would like a private reading with me, please check out my website, www.thelotusandthelight.com. All right, Aquarius, let's get into your reading for April. Your affirmation is attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Whew. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Okay, we're starting strong, Aquarius. We are starting strong. Your goddess for the month of April is the goddess Nematona, and she says sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Your sacred space is within you now. By creating an altar or visiting a sacred site, you connect with the symbols and energy that have been infused with meaning and prayer over centuries. Don't take these symbols lightly, for they're powerful indeed. When you connect with sacred symbols, you help your inner sanctity find a home in the outer world. You also tap into the ancient wisdom and spiritual grace of the old ways. Explore spirituality through sacred symbols and allow your soul to joyfully meander along the various ways available to you to unite with the divine. It's not a matter of how you connect, but that you do so frequently. All right, Aquarians, it sounds like you are going to need a little bit of spiritual help for the month of April. I feel like this retrograde energy has gotten to you. And I feel like you might be kind of crashing out, but knowing you, you're probably crashing out quietly, not letting anybody know, right? The theme of the month is King of Water. Open your heart and mind to those around you. I do feel like there's a call for help from the Aquarians for April. Something seems to be bothering you. Something seems to be on your mind and you're kind of low-key crashing out. So the message for you is to invite people in to whatever it is that you're feeling. Talk about it. Get a healing session. Speak with a therapist. Consult a healer or a life coach or a psychic or whoever you consult. Get these things off your chest because it does feel like the energy is heavy for you. And your spirit guides want you to know that help is available, right? Also, the King of Water is about being charitable. You know, the more we give to other people, the more we are in service, the less our problems seem so dire. You know what I mean? Because why? Because when we see other people and what they're going through, it puts things in perspective for what we are going through. So, this is a good month for you to give to charity, to be generous, to take your mind off of whatever it is that you're going through. The challenge for you this month is unity, which is the spiritual path. Oh my goodness. So, Spirit is saying, build a sacred space, build an altar, spend time doing spiritual activity. And what does Aquarius say? Nope, nada, I'm good. Right? The Unity card is about finding a spiritual community, connecting with a spiritual teacher, finding spiritual practices to help you with whatever it is that you're dealing with. But you're too busy, or you got like a lot of things going on. But you know what I'm going to tell you, Aquarius? I'm going to tell you that you have to put things in priority, and your health, your mental and emotional health, and your spiritual health come first over everything else. So, Aquarians, get it together. You are powerful beyond belief. Get it together. Get the help that you need. Don't feel shy. The advice for you, Aquarians: Emperor. Exactly what I said. Get it together. The Emperor card is about getting organized, using your logic, less emotion, setting a structure, getting disciplined, and taking a leadership role, whether it's in your life, your career, in a relationship, taking a leadership role. So basically, what this card is saying is that you have all the tools you need to get stuff going, and you know the right people too. Allow yourself to heal and move on from whatever it was that was bothering you. Remember, your affirmation was attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So for the month of April, I'm going to say, Aquarius, raise your vibration and thrive. That is my message to you. That is going to be what you need to focus on for the month of April. Raising your vibration through spiritual techniques, practices, disciplines, spiritual helpers, and thrive. All right? That is my message to you. Cypress says, noted and heard for my Aquarius. Yes. Oh, Aquarians, you guys are going through it. But you know, Mercury retrograde always, I find like Mercury retrograde always affects the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they tend to go through it. It's like a difficult time for them, you know? All right, resetting the cards. We have 2 more to go, Gemini and Libra. Here we go. Picking up the pace now. Gemini. Let's get your affirmation and your goddess. Afro. Oh, Afro, you came in right in time. I'm about to do Gemini. Look at you go. You must be psychic. All right, here we go, Gemini. Welcome in, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your Tarotscope for the month of April. Hi guys, my name is Uma and I'm a professional tarot card reader and the CEO of the Lotus and the Light Metaphysical Center located in Northern Virginia. If you would like a reading with me, please book me at my website, www.thelotusandthelight.com. Don't forget to hit like and share and subscribe for my video. Okay, The affirmation for Geminis for the month of April: I honor how I want to feel. Ooh, we throw in shots, Gemini. I honor how I want to feel. I mean, just off of that card alone, I feel like it's about to be all about me this month, right, Gemini? Now, the goddess that is with you this month is Dana, the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Your wisdom extends back into the far reaches of ancient times. You've brought this knowledge forward into your present incarnation to be a way shower so that others may benefit from your experience. Don't delay in expressing this wisdom. I will assist you in manifesting platforms for your spiritual teaching, whether it's through teaching or through writing or speaking. All forms of teaching are equally valuable, no matter how many lives you touch. Wow, powerful. So this month, the goddess Dana is asking you to step up and be seen as a leader or a teacher in your world. Are you ready to answer the call, Gemini? Now, the theme for the month of April is Queen of Air. Look at that. Gemini is an air sign, just like Cypress Rose said. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So I feel like all the air signs will get hit with the runoff first. Amen. So the Queen of Air is saying objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, and just seeing the humor in a situation. The Queen of Air, we call her the Feng Shui lady because whatever she sees that's not working, she's going to clear it no matter what. She is going to clear it, right? So the Queen of Air is the theme for April. This tells me you're going to be very, very logical this month. Remember your affirmation. I honor how I want to feel. And I feel that's the theme that's building, right? It's about me. It's about what I want. I don't care what anybody else has to say about what. That got nothing to do with me. I'm going to follow my own path. The challenge for you is the ego card. And this talks about falsely feeling imprisoned or trapped. It can also mean being overly focused on material things and not spending enough time in your spiritual practices. So be aware, Gemini, that as you're forming your life in April, it's good to put yourself first. It's good to share your knowledge with the world, but don't be too overly focused on the material things of the world, right? That is temporary. And now, the advice for you from Spirit. Queen of Fire. Be confident, be bold, accept any opportunities that come your way. And with this card, you will have a lot of opportunities coming your way. Receive them and trust that you have what it takes to succeed. So, what is the message for Gemini for April? Be seen as a leader. Allow yourself to be seen as a leader. That is the energy for Geminis in April. All right, that was the message for Geminis. For my Gemini friends, how did that feel? Oof, I'm a Gemini moon, so I'm loving all of that. I'm loving all of that. Cypress said, me over here plotting on Robin. I know, right? We gotta, come on, Robin, take a Sunday. Take a Sunday. Sounds good, Afro? Awesome. All right, our last and final sign is Libra. Okay, let's get the cards for Libra, and we're going to make one more video. Thank you guys, everybody, for hanging out with me. Please don't forget to hit the like button. And when I do post these to all my friends, I will send you your video. If you can come back and just like the video and drop a comment, I appreciate that. Okay, we got the Goddess. Affirmation for Libra. Here we go. Welcome in Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your Tarotscope for the month of April. Hi guys, my name is Uma, and I am a professional tarot card reader and the CEO of the Lotus and the Light Metaphysical Center located in Northern Virginia. Please feel free to hit the like button on this video and drop a comment. And also feel free to visit my website, www.thelotusandthelight.com, for information on how you can get a reading with me. But let's get into your messages for the month of April. Let's start with your affirmation. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Oof, Libra. You are getting smart with it. You are realizing all work and no spirituality just makes me a drone in the cycle of life, right? A drone in the cycle of life. So, Libra, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Now, the goddess that chose you, Libra, is Diana, and her message is of focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Tenacity means sticking to a decision and not allowing outside forces to sway you. Imagine yourself to be like a mighty oak tree with your roots deeply planted into Mother Earth. Feel your solid strength and steady upward growth. Know that no matter what happens, you will succeed. Your branches may twist and turn as you flex towards the light, yet your unwavering intentions will ensure that no faint wind will sway you from your mission. Be in charge of your body, your schedule, and your mind, and keep them focused on your target. So I feel like this is a card about knowing what your priorities are. And it feels like April is about your priorities taking center stage. In fact, I'm going to write that down. Your priorities take center stage. And I haven't even done your reading yet. But just that was very, very powerful. Okay. The theme for Libra in April is Night of Fire. So this is new opportunities coming available to you. Now, the nights are offers. So you're actually going to be given offers in April to advance yourself, right? That is the theme for April. Everywhere you look, you're getting offers, Libra. And that's why your message is do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness and stay focused on your target. The challenge for you is the Lover's card. Ooh, it seems like a significant love relationship in your life will be a challenge. Now, this can actually be arguments with the person that you love. It can be making time for them, or it could be them making time for you. But whatever the situation is, remind yourself and your loved one that I am focused on me this month. I am getting myself together and I have an intense focus on what I need to do for my life. Okay? Don't allow any trouble in your love relationship to distract you. Remind yourself, I have goals, there's offers coming in, and I got to go for it. The advice from Spirit to you is be the queen of air, just like Gemini. Queen of Air says, it is time for logic, not for emotions. It is time for my career, not relationships. So, Libra, your focus on April is you. Your priorities take center stage. All right? Don't allow anything or anyone to distract you from what you have coming in. And there's a lot of reasons, Libra, for you to celebrate this month. Because if you can stay focused and keep your intentions on target, things will turn around for you in a dramatic way. And trust me, those love relationships, if those people love you, they'll be there in May. Okay. You can focus on them in May. That is my message for you, Libras, for the month of April. And there you have it. That is all 12, oh my gosh, of the zodiac signs. For those of you that have been listening on my podcast, please drop me a comment and let me know how it resonated for you. Those of you that were watching me on YouTube and Facebook, Meet Me and TikTok, let me know how these messages were for you. And if you are my friends, please don't forget to hit me up in my DMs to get me to send you the video so you can replay it, re-listen to it. And then all I ask in exchange is for you to like the video, share it if you can, and drop me a comment to help me trend on YouTube. All right. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to be signing off of the podcast right now, but don't worry. I will be back next Thursday with another Uma Talks. I don't have a topic yet. So if anybody wants to give me a topic, like someone on TikTok told me that they wanted a topic about learning how to trust their intuition. That was a really good talk that I did. And then somebody else had asked me to do a talk on empaths, empowering empaths. So I did that. So if you do have a topic, please feel free to reach out to me. I have a whole week to set up for that topic. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I appreciate you all. Have a good night.